Now come on over here for the camera. Come on over here. Hey YouTube, this is Summer Aquarius, and this is the first video of the setup of my wife's Reef aquarium. This series is going to be titled The Reef, and this is part one, getting started. And I want to talk with you about a couple things which applies to no matter what type of aquarium you may be thinking of setting up, and that's do your research and exercise patience. There's so much information available to us today that you can really find out anything that you want to know about what you're wanting to do. Be sure that you research the necessary water parameters or any necessary or specialized equipment for maintaining your planet aquarium or your coral reef or just maintaining a fish-only aquarium. Learn about the nitrogen cycle if you don't know about that. There's plenty of great channels on YouTube with lots of information to help you learn. But just do your research, guys, before you jump into a new aquarium, both feet first. And the second thing is to exercise patience. Exercising patience should begin way before you even bring your aquarium home. And that's also doing your research. When you're looking at these beautiful aquariums on the internet or in books, don't just rush out to a local fish store and buy the first thing you see. Don't make any impulse buys. Make sure that you're buying the proper equipment the first time, because you don't want to get your aquarium set up only to find out later on that your lighting or your filtration isn't adequate for what you're wanting to keep. And if you can't afford the proper equipment the first time, just hold off for a while, and whenever funds permit, buy the correct stuff the first time. It saves you a lot more money in the long run than having to buy equipment only to take it off your aquarium and to replace it with something more expensive that you should have bought to begin with. Alright, another thing that you need to do whenever you bring home any aquarium, I don't care if it's a used aquarium or a brand new aquarium, and I don't care about manufacturer's reputation. Manufacturers inspect their aquariums before they leave the factory, but guys, let's face it, anything can happen in shipping. And over the years, I've seen quite a few brand new aquariums that leaked. So what you want to do is take your aquarium to a safe spot that won't sustain any water damage if it does leak, such as a garage, your basement, or a patio. Fill your aquarium up, wait several hours, and you can place newspaper around it. And sometimes it may be hard to see the water unless in certain situations. So it's a good idea to put newspaper underneath your aquarium, check it for leaks after several hours, and you can also use this time to wipe down the glass and remove any dust that it collected during shipping or sitting in the store or a warehouse. Well, last night I shot a few videos doing some of the things necessary to set up to this point that I've got now with this aquarium. But needless to say, my son deleted those videos. I let him borrow my camera today to go over to a friend's house. So I'm shooting this part one series in this one video. But don't worry guys, I didn't get too far ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you the aquarium now and bring you up to speed with what I've done. So let me go ahead and take the camera off the tripod. And this is going to be where the aquarium is going to stay. This is the 150 here. And there's my favorite chair. And here's the aquarium. Sorry about the glare guys, but this is an Innovative Marine Nuvo Mini 38. And as the model number implies, this is a 38-gallon aquarium. And that's including the water in the in-tank sump. It has a built-in in-tank sump in the rear with dual overflows. If you can even see them, it has dual overflows and twin return nozzles. And I'm using let me get on this side. I'm using the Spin Stream return nozzles. These rotate 360 degrees at a 40-degree angle. And I've also got an MP10 Vortec wave maker coming. It's not here yet. I ordered it a week ago, and I'm going to have plenty of flow in the aquarium. But the Nuvo aquarium is 8mm bent glass. It has the rounded corners in the front without silicone for unobstructed viewing. The pump is included, the return pump. I have a protein skimmer that I bought, a reactor, and an auto top off. This is also the Innovative Marine Mini 38 stand. I like the stand. I think it showcases the aquarium nicely. It lets the aquarium hang out over the edges as well as in the front and rear. And I really like it. I had to put the stand together. You'll read a few reviews of people saying the stand is real flimsy, but Innovative Marine must have read those reviews, because this is good solid wood. Even the backing, I expected the back to be like the perforated cardboard, the really flimsy stuff, but it's not. It's exactly the same as all the material, all the wood material on this stand. Now, it isn't true solid hardwood. It is a fiberboard, but it's covered with this laminate, and it looks terrific. I think it's very modern looking. Now, I did some modifications to the stand last night. That's all I've done so far, other than test fill the aquarium. I filled it up, sat it out in the garage overnight. There weren't any leaks. I scrubbed the glass down, and then I siphoned all the water out, removed a lot of dust. And I did get a shot last night of all the dust that collected on the silicone from, I guess, where it was sitting at Innovative Marine's warehouse. But this thing is now sparkling clear, no dust. And it does have a glass lid, which I will not be using once the aquarium has cycled. I'm going to do a fishless cycle, and I'm not even going to turn any lights on until the cycle is complete. I'm going to allow the biofilm to build up on my live rock, or my dry live rock, which will prevent any algae from having a chance to take hold. So let me show you what I've done with the stand so far. And I always like to install under cabinet lighting, which I got to turn the surge protector on. Turn this one on too. But I have two surge protectors. These are the same ones that I'm using on my 150. This is a Belkin, the 8 outlet rotatable outlets, and I labeled all the plugs so that when I'm under here working, I won't have to second guess where a plug goes. I've mounted the auto top off. I don't have the float switch hooked up yet, because there's no need in doing that until the aquarium is full of water. I have my pop-off reservoir here. This is a 4.4 gallon reservoir. My local fish store gave that to me for free. That's a jug from the NutriSea jug. I don't use that. I don't have to, but they gave that to me for free. So that's why I said it pays to make a relationship with a local fish store. And on this surge protector bank here, when I'm doing a water change, I'll be able to hit that button, and that'll kill the auto top off. It'll kill the return pump, my skimmer, my reactor, my heater, my MP10, and of course the cabinet light. And I have another outlet over here, which I have lighting underneath here as well when I need to do something. And I have nothing plugged into here right now except for the under cabinet lighting, but I'm going to plug my lighting for the aquarium, the main LED here. And then any future equipment that I may want to add later on as the corals get larger and require more calcium and magnesium, I'm going to have the option to add up to 7 more devices. I could put a bubble magnus here or any other type of doser. But anyway, this is going to be a very simple setup. I'm going to cover the filtration later on, but I really like this this setup, the system. Just had to do a few modifications. I'll learn what that outlet, that switch is later on, but I did all this last night. Just mounted that, and my MP10 wave maker controller will go probably on the side over here. I might put it in the stand. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to see what it looks like. I might mount it up there at the top, but I want to be able to have easy access to it. I'll go ahead and turn this off right now since nothing's hooked up. Well guys, that's all I've done so far. I'm gonna have to wait on the MP10 to come in, and I've already got my salt, the Aqua Vitro Salinity, and I'm going to go ahead and start playing with the Marco rocks and getting some aquascapes in mind and see the one that I like the best. And then I'll go ahead and aquascape the tank and get this thing started cycling. So guys, I'll have another video to you as soon as I can. I have to work this weekend starting tomorrow, so might not get to do anything on it until next week. Like I said, exercise patience. I'm not going to just go ahead and start putting stuff in here. I got a game plan and I'm going to stick with it. So my favorite chair just got a lot more favorite, I guess. Okay guys, well thank you for watching. This is Cyber Aquarius saying take care and see you in the next video.